It is October 2nd, 1940. The battle for the supremacy of the Mediterranean is underway as the naval titans of the United Kingdom and the fascist Empire of Italy clash. The British, now with the momentum on their side after sinking 4 Italian cruisers, face the daunting task of preparing the invasion of mainland Italy. After being pushed out of North Africa by a combined force of British and French troops before France's armistice, Italian popular support for the war is dwindling. Prime Minister Churchill believes Italy to be the soft underbelly of the Axis powers and a better landing ground than directly into Germany. The following plan has been approved by Admiralty and is for top brass eyes only. Step 1 of the plan is to land troops at 3 different locations on the island of Sardinia, creating a 3-pronged attack, surrounding all the troops on the island and preventing escape. Once that has been completed, Step 2 is to use our battle-hardened Sardinian troops, accompanied with our Maltese and North African troops, in a joint operation with the Free French, Polish partisans, and Italian partisans, to invade the island of Sicily. Step 3 of the plan is to hold the Strait of Messina in a defensive campaign while we conduct large-scale bombing operations on mainland Italy to cripple their war industry and morale. We expect the coming battle to be fierce and our foe formidable, but we are armed with resolve and strategic advantage. Our combined strength, British valor, our resolve, and that of our allies, provides us with an unprecedented opportunity. The road ahead will be arduous and sacrifices will be inevitable. Yet, with every inch gained, we move closer to liberation and the ultimate defeat of fascism. We must be relentless in our pursuit, for the freedom of Europe and the future of our allies depend on the success of this campaign. Hello everyone, I hope you all enjoyed that edit earlier. I spent a lot of time on it and I'm pretty satisfied even Mark Felton would use it. We are on our 3rd episode of our War on the Sea Mediterranean campaign, playing as the British. There was an update to the mod recently, and a message from the creator to everyone using the mod. He said that this mod is not aiming to be historically accurate, and is meant for fun. Things like the Gearing Destroyer was meant to irritate the historically accurate players. Balances and corrections have been made, so now the Spitfires don't turn upside down any longer when making sharp turns. He says there is also a much more historically accurate Atlantic and Mediterranean mod in the works, but there is no schedule for when they will be released. That being said, let's go ahead and resume our campaign. Last when we left off, we were moving our troop convoy towards Tunis and Malta to prepare for our invasion of mainland Italy. Our merchant convoy here has been intercepted by some Italian fighters, and we are currently converging some bow fighters with their 20mm cannons to attack this suspected U-boat up here. We have also just dispatched several other bow fighters to attack this destroyer group up here. That being said, let's go ahead and unpause, speed up time some bit, and wait for these attacks to play out. Okay, so we have to first... what do we do first? I think we have to defend our merchant convoy here first. So let's go ahead and go to tactical. Alright, now that we're in tactical, let's go ahead and have everyone speed up. I believe the merchant ship's top speed is 18. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and say they're 18, maybe 17 knots. Let's have everyone start laying smoke. That should be good, yeah. Good to be back in this game. It's been a while since I've played it, about a month, so I might be a little rusty when it comes back to playing with the short keys and such. Good to see the Italian fighters haven't been patched yet, going upside down. Let's go ahead and have everyone speed up. Speed up, because these Mach-E C202 Fulgures have a much higher speed than our Spitfires, or Seafires I should say. So I'm going to try and have everyone speed up when attacking. Whatever. Speed up. This guy's being attacked. He has a bandit on his tail. Hope no one is going to be shot at. Destroyers are opening up. planes are down. These ones have not been attacked yet, though. Love how everyone goes for a single group. Come on. Good. One down. Oh, I hope they don't go down right into this ship. Come on. No fires. Okay. No fires. Oh, this broke out in the fire. I'm just glad no planes were shot down that hit our convoy ships, because these are very important. Expensive, too. What does it look like? Okay, only one fire. I'm going to turn off auto and just wait for this ship's fire to go out before it spreads. Okay, fires have been put out, and all Italian planes have either been shot down or have fled the area. Okay. We came in with 14 aircraft. We have lost 0. They came in with 19. They have lost 12. Overall, no damage done. Fires have been put out. Let's get out of here. Alright. I'm going to actually change this course. Have them just come over to Tunis for now. There is this submarine up here, which I am very weary of. I do not want my merchant convoy getting over there, so let's also dispatch some other bow fighters and look to see if they can find anything. Alright. Now, let us attack these destroyers with some bow fighters. Begin. We have 5 bow fighters. Let's go ahead and form up. Get down to the deck, or no, yes, no. Let's go ahead and speed up. Get down to the deck. Definitely want you guys coming over this way, though. Don't want you guys right over the destroyers. That is not preferable. So we've got Italian, German, and German. 2 German destroyers and 1 Italian destroyer. Okay. Alright, bow fighters, let's go ahead and attack this last destroyer. Or Z-44. Z-44. Oh, the gearing is still here. Funny. You guy's a funny guy. Attack that Z-44 destroyer. Have them form up and head back around. 2 of them are damaged. I would not like to lose any, but I really want to get rid of these destroyers. They're in my way. We did start a fire on this last destroyer. Here's to hoping it spreads, but I'm not going to take any bets. Good to me. Warm up again. Get out of here. Go, go, go. I think we gotta try one more time. I really want these destroyers gone, but I don't want to risk losing any. And now we have 4 damaged. Oh. One more attack. Let's go. Looks like she has put her fires out, which is not good, obviously. Let's have them... Let's have our bow fighters come around. Big formation is fine. It is separated from its group, which is good, because we don't want the other destroyers firing. Let's have them take this course. This looks good. Alright, 3 attacks should do it. I'm satisfied with that. Looks like she has fires again underneath her decks. Okay, we attacked Z-44. Moderate damage, moderate flooding. I'm happy with that because we lost no aircraft. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Have these boys return back to base. Return to base, here we go. And then we got to keep in mind that there's a group of destroyers right here. Alright, our bow fighters have found the submarine. Let's go ahead and go to tactical and try and sink this boat. Have everyone form up, drop to the deck. We have to find this U-boat before it finds us. Oh, one of our hunter-killer groups was in the area, so hopefully they can help locate this submarine using sonar. Probably not, but... You know, actually, it's probably underwater because this hunter-killer group is in the area. Yeah. Let's get out of here. Have this hunter-killer group come down and over. And then let's just have our bow fighters leave the area and come back. See if we can find that U-boat once again. Looks like the Italian fighters have returned for more. Let's go ahead and enter tactical and try and get rid of these fighters once and for all. Isn't that just beautiful? HMS Warspite, Repulse, Leander. Where's our carrier? Ark Royal. Beautiful. It's all just so beautiful. Let's do have them speed up though. Speed up, smoke, everything. Push it to 28 knots. 8 looks good. Okay. They are attacking our carrier. Oh, that was so close. They almost landed through our deck. Oh, that was close. I didn't even realize how close they were. Hopefully our sea fires, I know they're slower. Hopefully they can catch up. Let's have them take this angle, see if they can. Okay, no other planes have been spotted, so let's just get out of here. Confirm. There were more aircraft. Not sure where they were. They never bothered to show up. They lost 4 aircraft. Continue. Force H. You guys are moving. Alright, that's good. Let's just move over to Tunis to cover our troop convoy. And our bow fighters should either be intercepting this U-boat up here first, or the one over here somewhere. Not sure why you're not moving. Might have to just redo this. That's fine. Whatever, I'll do that later. Upholder, you are making your way towards Sicily. Sounds good. Unfortunately, our boat fighters had to return to base because... Okay, yeah. They have to return to base because they ran out of fuel and it's past flying hours. Okay, it is now 5 o'clock. We can now launch more sorties. Of course, I want to have Ark Royal launch some Seafires. Let's have 12 patrol over Force K, our merchant convoy, and let's have 12. What am I doing? Let's have 12 patrol. Oh, we have to wait. Okay. I want to have 12 patrol over Force H, our carrier group. Okay, ready to launch. Ark Royal, launch aircraft, 12. No bombs, please. Patrol over Force H. There we go. I think these ships need updated routes because the update froze them. That's no problem. Let's go ahead and have Ark Royals ready to launch aircraft. Okay. 8 ships have been spotted off the coast of Tripoli. Let's go ahead and have all 12 Lancasters drop 6 1,000-pound bombs and 3 250-pound bombs each. Go ahead and set this course. Go before they start bombing Tripoli. Okay. Let's enter tactical. Alright, we have our 12 Lancasters. Very foggy. I see the ships. Here they are. German destroyer. German destroyer. German destroyer. German destroyer. German destroyer. German destroyer. Okay, I thought I was getting a heavy cruiser.
My disappointment is immeasurable. And my day is ruined.
Lancasters are racing in at a whopping 200 knots. Hopefully we score some hits. I did have... Okay, bombs away. Bombs away. I did have 2 Lancasters target 2 other ships. Can we see the bombs dropping? I can't see them anymore. There they are. There they are. You see them right here. Quick ants on the screen. Misses. Near misses. Very near misses. But close enough to start a fire, which is good. Okay. How are our other Lancasters looking? Okay, they're coming in hot. Speed up, please. Speed up. You guys are also speeding up. Okay, perfect. She's already listing very heavily. Looks like she's taking on a lot of water. She is listing to starboard. Slightly heavy. It might be because she's turning, but I don't really care. Okay, Lancasters are racing in on both sides. Pincer maneuver. Anvil attack, if you will. Bombs away, bombs away. Direct hits amidship. Beautiful. Where are our other Lancasters? Oh, that did not look good. Ooh. Secondary fires are going off on the 3rd destroyer. All 3 destroyers hit. All looking very bad. Type 36 is going down. Z52 along with it very soon. Looks like this Type 36 has put out her surface fires. She is still listing heavily to starboard. Hopefully for not much longer. as in she's completely underwater, but, you know. This destroyer does not look good. It's Z 52, I believe. Should be moments before she goes down. Alright, this Type 36 has put out her fires. She is still slightly listing to port. She is still slightly listing to starboard. And this Type 52 is still fighting her fires. Her surface fires have been put out. She is dead in the water. Hopefully her fires continue to spread and finally put her down. If not, we might have to come back. Okay, the Z-52 has put her fires out. I'm hoping when I leave the combat area and retreat, they scuttle her. Let's see. No, they did not scuttle her. I suppose they're just going to tow her along. It is heavy damage, critical flooding. We did sink this Type 36 for 2,200 tons. And this second Type 36 has sustained minor damage and minor flooding. We gained 1 command point. Let's get out of here. We lost 0 aircraft too, which is very important. The less aircraft we lose, the better. Let's go have Lancasters return to base and see what happens next. An Italian float plane has been spotted. I'm not sure how I feel about that. That could either mean, or that does mean there is a very heavy ship in the area, which we want to get rid of, believe me. Now, I need to launch an aircraft from Ark Royal, a Swordfish. I'm just going to launch a single Swordfish with no bombs, no torpedoes. Follow that float plane, please. See if it's still here. This might just be the last. Okay. Estimated 3 heavy cruisers and 1 light cruiser. You guys wanted a big fight. I suppose this is that. They're very close to Force K as well. I'm going to go ahead and ignore. I'm going to keep this Swordfish on these cruisers. I mean, I hope they're cruisers. We're going to redirect Force H to intercept. And let's have Ark Royal launch Swordfish to attack with torpedoes. That would be very, very... Let's see how many I have. I have 24 Swordfish remaining. I guess 25, including this one. I'd like to launch them in 2 waves. So let's have 12 Swordfish in each wave. 1 torpedo. Alright, launch. And then as soon as I can, I'm going to launch a second sortie. Okay, the first sortie of Swordfish are in the area. Let's go ahead and go to tactical. Okay, we have found the Axis cruisers. Let's go ahead and look at these. This is obviously Italian, German cruiser, German light cruiser, 2 German light cruisers, and then an escort of 2 German destroyers. These 2 heavy cruisers are obviously going to be our target. Alright. You are obviously Italian. You are a ship. You, I believe, are a heavy cruiser. Trento. Maybe. Looks like a Trento. Yeah, that is a Trento. They only have 2 cruisers. The Trento and the Zara-class cruisers. This is obviously a Trento, so identify that. look at the second one. This looks like the other class, the Zara, and indeed it is. Okay, we have 2 Italian heavy cruisers on hand. Love to see it. Let's go ahead and identify these German cruisers as well. I always skip over them. Okay. They don't have any heavy cruisers, that's good to know. Oh, ships? Okay, they do have heavy cruisers. No, they don't. Okay. Light cruiser. This is the Leipzig light cruiser. This one also looks the same. No, this is a different one. This one is the Königsberg. Perfect. And I don't really care about these 2 destroyers. They don't really give command points. So, several of you guys in my first couple videos have suggested I do anvil attacks with my swordfish. Oh, it's already hit. This guy's already hit. Oh no. Great. Anvil attacks, yeah. So, let's have these first 6 swordfishes form up, these second 6 form up, and then I'm going to have these first group of swordfishes attack from port. And then I'm going to have these second group circle until the first group is in position to attack. Let's have them go down to the deck as well. Both groups down to 160 meters. Please and thank you. Actually, let's make it 100. Okay, they are circling down, getting ready to attack. Okay, our swordfish are getting in position. I'm going to further split up these groups of swordfish. I'm going to have 3 on the port group attack the Trento class heavy cruiser. I'm going to have the second group of 3 on the port group attack the Zara class heavy cruiser, and then I'm going to do the same thing for the starboard group of swordfish. Here. Form up. Form up. Okay. Have you guys attack this one? You guys attack this one. Okay. Now we're just waiting for the swordfish to get into position. You guys slow down because the other swordfish are not in position yet. Okay. Get into your attack angles. As soon as these swordfish are on the same course, or at the same distance from the cruisers, we will go ahead and have them speed up and attack. Okay, they're being shot at. Alright, let's just have them speed up. You guys all speed up. Speed up, please. Speed up. This is infuriating. They're doing them all by themselves. Speed up, speed up, speed up. You guys speed up. Speed up, everything. Okay, torpedoes are racing in on both sides to both ships. We have the Zara class cruiser getting struck first. Okay, the dud. Wonderful. Okay, Trento was struck first. 2 torpedo hits on the Zara, port side. Can we get 2 more? 3 more even? 1. Dud. Hit. There we go. Beautiful. Hit. Hit. 1 more. Hit. Oh, beautiful. This was an excellent attack. I'm very sad to say we did lose 2 swordfish. Maybe even 3. We did lose 3 swordfish. However, we have hit each ship about 5 times. So I'm very happy. Okay. Zara was hit 4 times. 5 times. 6 times. Zara was hit 6 times. Trento was struck 4 times. If that doesn't send them down, I'm going to be very mad. We have just received word the Zara-class heavy cruiser is going down. It's only a matter of time before the Trento follows suit. Alright, unlike her counterpart, the Trento-class heavy cruiser has completed all of her repairs, so a second strike will be necessary to send her down. Alright, we have not been able to locate the Italian heavy cruiser and light cruisers. They have given us the slip, probably due to the foggy weather that has now shrouded the area in which we found them originally. I feel like that'll go ahead and do it for today's episode. If you guys enjoyed, I strongly recommend that you all please like and subscribe and share the video. And yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in. This was our third episode. More to come, obviously. We will be looking for this cruiser, and see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching.